Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 8th of August and this is an Asian session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. With that, we move on to our live analysis. So let's see the data. Okay, the key data that is going to be out today is Canadian is employment change and unemployment rate from the Canada. Then we don't have any other important data except I think President Trump has already spoken, and not sure what he said. Trump on India tariff, no talk until we get things resolved. So this is basically on the tariff on the India. Then we have a FOMC member talking. I think then that's it. I don't think we have any other important data that is going to be out. So let's move on to our trades. Okay, we have a couple of trades open, and yesterday we had about 2% loss. So the night, that's why yesterday night we couldn't trade. So today we start, and we already made almost like 1% in the morning. Yeah, we made about 1%, and we have taken a couple of trades. So let's see how we can manage and add on to this trade and see what is the status of the trade, so at least we can move on. So looking at the euro dollar, okay, the euro dollar on the week, okay, this is showing a congestion with an upside view. Okay, but definitely the market has to turn before 11770. So we have to see the price turning before that, either before that or at this level. So let's look at daily. Yesterday looks like a probable turn. Okay, a probable turn. So if yesterday's closing price was near the open, and the price was rejected at the 78.6%, so there is a very likely chance that we may have seen the high for the euro. For confirmation, we need to see the 11615 break. If it breaks, then we can be pretty sure that this is the high and correction has started, and we should see the price testing 11530 and 11590. So we have just started at selling just at 11660. Then since yesterday we lost, so today I think we need to fight back. Okay, fight back and see whether we can recover our losses. So two things we need to take note is, if this is the high confirm, we should see the price breaking this low. If this is not the high, then we may see the price extending one more round towards 11730. Okay, one more round before 11730. So, and as far as the TP is concerned, if this low breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 11585. Okay, so now what we can do is, we have already entered short, so we'll put our price target at 11 6 very conservative TP. Then we may want to go for one more sell. One more sell. Slightly near 75 and a stop about 90-95. So that means there's only about 20 pips risk we are going to take on this trade. So let's see this TP. We are going to put it as 11605 and I would want to go for another add-on entry. Okay, add-on entry at we'll go for a slightly higher volume, 0.5. Slightly higher volume at 11680 and stop we'll put it as 117 and this is also we will exit at 11610. Okay, and this is another add-on entry. Then we would go for another, remember if the price breaks the high, see we are betting that the high is seen, but if it's not seen then we should see the price extending towards 117 30 35 and we'll put a sell at stop at 65 and this is a day sell. So I repeat, we are going for one more add-on entry and we are betting that the high is seen. Okay, we are betting that the high is seen. So now if it's confirmed then we should see the price breaking low. Then if it breaks the low then we can get this with a profit and we are trying to go for 2 entries staggered. Okay, this is the first entry which is we entered at market. Then we want to go for another add-on entry which is at 11680. So the next trade we are going to go for is pound. Okay, similarly pound, if we look, remember yesterday the GBP they have cut the rate. Okay, yesterday they have cut the rate. So now today we feel that the market is testing the previous week high. So if it breaks, then probably we may see the price heading towards 34.80 and 35. Okay, this is if it breaks. But if we bet that this is going to be the high, then your 6 hours okay is going to finish now soon. So this is trading near the open. So if you look at 2 hours, that means we have to see more clues. Okay, 2 hours is saying a lower high, lower close, but not a down close because I think it's having a pullback. But we are seeing a divergence on the RSI which is overbought and we should see the price heading soon. Okay, as far as the target is concerned, we will go for a target, conservative target 34.10 and 33.95. Okay, so now how can we play this game? We have already just entered at market. So if we are betting that this is going to be the high, then we don't want to do anything. So then we would go for a 34.80 as another sell. Okay, with 33 high. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, then another 33 90 95 as a TP. So here what we are going to do is we are going to put our TP at 34 Very sorry, very sorry. Having a very bad cough. Extremely sorry. Okay, now then we are going to go for another cell, okay, which is going to be half lot at 34.80 and stop at 35.10, and the TP, okay, we will still fill at 34, and this is a day sell. Okay, remember, when we give the order day sell, that means that is the maximum high we are expecting for the day. So if we are right, then definitely we make good money on that. If we are wrong, then probably we may get stopped out. Then we got to go for a re-entry again. So the next trade we are going to see is dollar yen. Okay, the dollar yen, if we look on the weekly, right now this is showing a congestion. Okay, still a very tight congestion. So the high being 48 and the low being 46.60. So more or less, I think the range for the week is being confirmed. Okay, so then we look at the daily. Okay, we have 2 consecutive lows. So probably a daily low is seen. So we should see the price exiting before 47.70 and 47.80 for today. If it breaks, then of course we can see the price moving north. So looking at the 6 hour, you see how we do things. The reason why we do this way is because to get the best view and the confidence level, to see the confidence level on our trades. So now we see that the day low is seen, which is a 2 hour. So now we need to enter this trade and we have already entered market. So at let me see what's the price we entered. Okay, we have just entered at 47.20. Okay, just entered. So we will go for another entry at 46.95. Then our stop loss for the entry should be 46.70 and TP should be 47.5 and extension of this level, which is oops. Let me see, extension of this level, which is 47.70. So we can go for 2 types of entries. One is we have already entered. We try to go for a conservative TP, which is 47.5. Another one, we'll try to go for a buy at 46.95. Then we'll try to exit at 47.70. So we have 2 types of entries for the dollar yen. So here I repeat, we will lower the stop to 75 and the TP at 47.5. Then we are going to go for another buy $46.95 and 46.65, 47.70. Okay, this is a day buy. Okay, I repeat, when we give a day buy, we are either projecting the load for the day to be seen there, or we have already seen the low. So these are the two aspects when we mention that is a day low, and that would be the low risk opportunity. Okay, so now I repeat for those people who have joined late. Okay, yesterday was a bad day for us because we have lost, and mainly due to the gold. Okay, because the gold we were trying to pick the top, because a couple of times we felt that the high is seen, but we were in the wrong side. But anyway, we still have to go, and this is our part of the game, so we have to do later. When we look into the gold, then we should be able to give you more clarity and more explanation of what is happening and what is to be expected. So now when we look the next one, we look at the Aussie. Okay, Aussie, we look at the weekly range. The price should turn before 65.85. Okay, that should be, and most likely we have seen the weekly low. And as far as the daily high or weekly high is concerned, okay, yesterday was the high, and if I'm not mistaken, yesterday I think we projected 65.40 to be the high, and we gave a sell order at around 65.20-30, somewhere around that level. So anyway, we look at the 6 hours. 6 hour, we had a down close, and looks like we may have seen the high, but this high happened to be the second time belt yesterday. So, so I'm not sure whether this is a valid high or we should be seeing the price moving. Okay, looking at the 2 hours, okay, looks like this is overbought, but no divergence is seen. So likely we may have seen the high, or we may see the high at extension of this level, which is 65.60 or 65.70. Remember, 65.85 is our current week high, expected to be the current week high. So now if we looked into the 15-minute, market is showing divergence, lower high, so possible this might be the weekly high, and this might be the day high. So if that's the case, then we will go for a sell. Two scenario. One is we'll go for a market entry, sell, and we'll try to exit before 65.05. Then we will go for another sell at 65.60. So we'll go for two sells. One is market or near market, and maybe we want to reduce the volume because we don't want to feel that this is a bit the probable, because of no divergence is seen. So we will take that as the high. You see the system, one is showing the high is seen, another one is showing the high is yet to be seen. So if that is the case, then we will take a 50-50 chance on this. So then we will go for a 4 hours trade on this, selling at 65.25, stop at 65.55, and TP at 65, and this is only 0.3 lot volume size. The next one we are going to go for Aussie. Okay, down this round we will try to go for a slightly higher volume, which is 0.5, and we will try to go for 70. Then remember, 85 is our weekly high we are expecting. So we do go for a day sell. Okay, selling at 65.70, stop at above the previous week high, and TP slightly above the previous low. Okay, 65.10. So I repeat, whenever we do, sorry, I forgot to change. So this is the level. Always remember, when we key in the order, we must key in such a way that the order gets filled, the stop not got triggered, and the TP also get filled. And that is the level. High probability trade setup. That's what we are looking for. But sometimes if our view is wrong, then we pay the price, then we get ourselves caught on that scenario, and that's the reason why we get stopped out. Okay, now as far as the weekly target is concerned, okay, this is a gold US. We feel that there is a probable high for the week, has seen. Okay, and this happened to be today's high. Okay, today's high. So market now is pulling back towards the range. So we should see the target at 66 or lower if if today if we feel that this is going to be the high, or if not say if we feel, if it happens to be that it's the high. So if you look into the 6 hour, okay, 6 hour is also telling us a divergence here on the RSI. Okay, double top, higher and lower high, which means that there is a high probability this might be the high, and the target we are looking at is 66 or 60 for today, if this happens to be the high. If this is not the high, then we may get the price extending towards 3417 and 3420. So we have in a dilemma. Okay, it's a 50-50 chance, but I think we will take it as the high is seen. Okay, we'll take it as the high is seen. If this is the high, then I think we should expect this low to break, and we should see the price creeping lower. Okay, I think we should have earlier on entered. Okay, now since the market is already starting to turn, okay, I want to take this trade. So I'll put a temporary stop at 90.5. So then I want to take a trade on this because I feel the high is seen. Okay, let's go for the trade. Let's sell at 84.5. Okay, quickly sell at 84.5. Okay, reduce the volume or better. Okay, so we sold at 84.80. Then we are going to put a stop at 90.5. And this is the TP. Okay, we will go for a very conservative TP. So probably we'll go for 75. Okay, so we have entered at market. Now we feel that the high is seen, so we will go for another entry. Okay, which is 87.5. So 87.5, then stop at 91 or 92. Then the TP we can go for 68. Remember, 66 was our target. So now let's go for another entry. Okay, let me see. I've given a 90 half sell. I think I've missed this entry. So I want to lower it to 87.5. And 92 half TP 3368. So I've already taken this trade, and I want to go into this trade because I believe that the high for the week is seen, high for the week, okay, and high for the day. So when we get two signals, okay, two signals, high for the day and high for the week, then there is a very high probability that we can be in the trade and we can stick to the trade. So now we are going for a second entry, which is 87 half. Then that one we are going for a lower TP. Okay. So now let me get hold on. Just give me 1 minute. I need to key in one more side. Just give me 1 minute, 1 minute, because I have another account to key in. So just okay. So now let's see. I think we have already taken one entry on the gold, and we are waiting for a second entry, which is 87 half. Now let's move on to gold euro. Okay, gold euro. If we look on the weekly, okay, if we look on the weekly, probable the high is seen because this is the previous week high tested, and right now it is having a pullback. So the probable high for the week is seen today. Okay. Then if you look on the daily, okay, daily also says that this is weak, and probable high for the day is also seen. So we are getting two conditions met. High for the week is seen, high for the day is seen. So we should be going for sell and hold. Expect this low to break towards 88 or 90 or even lower. Okay, or even lower. So now I want to be in the trade. So now is 11. Just started. This is just started, this time belt. So let's look at 2 hours to see. I think this is in a pretty big range. So now looking at this, I want to see. I've not seen the low yet because the RSI is still pointing down. So I think that gives me a comfortable zone that this is a high. I want to sell at 94 half. Okay, put a stop at 10 half. Okay, let's go into this trade. Okay, 2904 half, sell, stop 2910 half, and the TP, okay, the TP is where it's a bit critical, because we need to see the 88 break. 88 break. If it breaks, then we can see the price going lower. So probable, okay, then if that's the case, then I want to put at 5 half, then I'll put 80, 89. So so early on I put a sell at 2908 half. Okay, I think it was not filled. It was not filled. So now I'm trying to enter at 5 half, and probably this one I want to raise it higher, because remember the the price action says that we may have seen the high for the day and we may have seen the high for the week. Okay, so uh, so we will see how. So now if that since I'm entering here, then this one I want to raise it to 14. Okay, 14 half, and stop at 20 half. So I've revised this to 14 half. The reason being is because I feel that the if this today's high, which is 21 half, is going to be the high for the day and high for the week, then we should see the price breaking a lower. Okay, so now we have already have a couple of trades, so I don't think we want to add on any more trades. So we would try to be a bit conservative now. Okay, now the next one we are seeing. Okay, now you says put the chart full screen, it will be better. Okay, I don't okay, does it look better to you? I'm not sure whether if I hide the code, does it look better? You know, so this is the trade for gold euro. Okay, so now let me see the gold Aussie. Okay, hold on, let me. I see I've already put up full screen, you know, so I do not know how to make these adjustments. Maybe you let me know, then I can follow your instructions and do it. Okay, now for the gold Aussie, okay, I think this is also in a similar situation. The high tested the previous week high, not the previous week, the one more week, the previous fortnight week high, and day looks like the high is seen on Tuesday. So the high has been holding on since Tuesday. So looking at this, if we are right, we should see the price testing this low, which is 66, 67. If it breaks, then we can see the price going lower. But your RSI seems to say that, okay, there is a likely chance we should be seeing the price moving lower. So since since I said that I don't want to add on more, but be very conservative, so I want to sell at 5206 or 07. Right now is 5195, so I'm not very desperate to take this trade, so I'll just put in this trade. If it takes, then I'll take, then the TP should be before maybe about 76 or 66. So looking at this, we have the order selling at 5206. So we will just go and add on our TP at 5176. So I'm not keen in this. So this trade I cancel first. Okay, let me quickly run through the orders. Okay, 2, 8. Okay, I have a buy order for the gold euro, which is a counter trend. I have a buy order gold Aussie, a counter trend. I have a buy order for the gold US. All these three are counter trend. Okay, counter trend meaning we try to take at the extreme of the levels. That means since we have seen the high for the day, so we will try to take for the low for the day. And I think that's about it. Euro, we have a sell. Okay, all good. Pound, valid. Okay, and this is a valid trade. Okay, I think that's about it. So now finally we look into crypto. Okay, crypto, we are seeing, we have shorted at 38.86, and Bitcoin we shorted at 692, which we have entered at market. Okay, now let's see the Ethereum. Okay, if you look at Ethereum, the high is same as the previous week high. Okay, current week high is similar to previous week high. Then daily, if you look at it, okay, this current high is higher than previous day high. Okay, current high is higher than the previous day high. Then we will look at 6 hour, which is going to finish in another 2.5 hours. Okay, 2.5 hours. So this is current high, so we don't have any clue. So now we look at the 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours is going to get finished in another 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. So what we can expect is, we can expect the price to go for a slightly higher, which is 50. Okay, 50 if it breaks this high. Okay, if it breaks this high, we can expect the price pushing higher. Okay, we have a stop. Okay, let's see the daily target. I think we already got, just now we had an entry, I think we got stopped out. So we got to go for a re-entry. Huh? Okay, hold on. We have to look a bit careful on this. Okay, the major high is 4090. Okay, and today we are okay, let me see. So if the price, it can be extended towards 4,000, 4,000 or 40304. today if the price is really pushing higher. So let's see. Give me a minute. So what we will do, remember with the previous week high is 4105. I think that should be our stop loss. So we will go for a sell at 4030 and put a stop at 4105. Then the TP we will adjust it later. Okay, so let's key in this order. Okay, selling at 4030 and expect the market to turn before that level. I'm just letting you know. So I want to put a stop at 4105 and this is a day sell. Okay, day sell, and if it's 75 pips, it's 30, about $200 risk. I think this is okay, So we try to go for a sell at 4030. Okay, we will go for a sell at 4030. Okay, now the gold seems to be pushing higher. Okay, this gold really giving us a headache. So I think we got to be really careful. So the thing is, the signal we are getting as if the high is seen. I think we should put a slightly higher level. Okay, anyway, so we are betting that this is going to be the high. If let's say we get stopped out at 92 half, then we got to go for a re-entry again. Okay, re-entry at 3401. Okay, then put a stop above 07 half. So I think let's put that trade just in case we are not in the screen. Just so I'll put it as 3402 and 07 half. Okay, this is a day sell we are giving on the gold. Okay, so I think that's about it. Wait for the clue on the next time belt, then we would see. Okay, I repeat, okay, we are betting that the gold, the high is seen for the high for the day and the high for the week is already been seen. But if this is not happened to be, then we should be looking to go for the price to go beyond 3420. So in fact, for this whole week, we lost most of our trades, all were lost on the gold trade because we were betting the high seen, but it failed. We betting that the high is seen, then it failed. A couple of times this thing happened. So the best thing to do is let's wait for confirmation. Of course, the best way to know is we should see this low break and this high to hold. If this happens, then we can take in as the high for the week or the gold is already been seen. Until then, we would not be able to confirm. So the only way is we got to get a confirmation from the price action. Then we can know pretty sure that, okay, we are sitting in the right side and the right market. Okay. So I think that's about it. Any questions? If you ask. If not, then I'll see you all again in the US session. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good luck and see you again. Thanks. Bye.